Hey guys!
Hi!
Welcome back to Class with Izzy.
Lesson 4.
We covered all the hiragana, including how to pronounce and stuff. Today, we're gonna go totally different route. We're gonna move on to how to make sentences in Japanese.
Woo! Yeah, let's go!
We learned that A wa B, A is B, right? So this wa is particle. And we do have like about 10 particles.
Okay.
By knowing the function of each of these 10 particles, you get to really make sentences.
Awesome.
Wa, even though we write it as ha, we pronounce it as wa, right? This one is really similar to another particle, ga. There's one function that is the same among wa and ga, same function. The next one is related to this first function, but it's different between wa and ga. And then there's a third function that wa has, but ga doesn't have. But since both wa and ga has the same first function, people do get confused, like when to use wa, when to use ga. The first function that both wa and ga have is designating the subject of a sentence. And whatever noun that you have, if you put either wa or ga, then you are making this noun as the subject of the sentence. If we put wa here, then my cats are the subject of the sentence, meaning it's my cats who ate the pizza.
Oh, I see. That's why wa would have to be after I, because
Yeah,
I'm the one who ate the pizza.
Right, if you want to mean I ate, then you do have to have wa after I. Ga is also fine. If you put ga to I, then you're making I as the subject of the sentence.
Okay, I could definitely see how that gets confusing.
Yeah. Let's talk about the difference. The second part that's related to this first part, it's emphasis. Wa emphasizes the topic of the sentence, while ga emphasizes the subject of the sentence. Subject we just covered, right? Whoever that does something, right? Topic is whatever that subject does. The I is the subject. Ate pizza with my cats. All of these are part of topic.
Okay.
So any sentence like I play baseball. I, subject, play baseball, topic. In English, for example here, between subject and topic, there's nothing here. But in Japanese, we do put a particle here, and that is wa and ga, right? Let's say we choose wa to put it here. While wa is making this noun as a subject of the sentence, the emphasis is on the topic. So whichever side that has new information. If you instead put ga to make this noun as a subject of the sentence, at the same time, you are emphasizing the subject. So this sentence, can you first divide into the two groups, subject and topic?
I, subject, and then ate watermelon is the topic.
Good. So, with this sentence, we're not going to change this sentence at all, but we're going to change setting or environment, like situation A and situation B. And we'll talk about in which situation would putting wa be appropriate, and in which situation would putting ga be appropriate. Okay. Situation A, we meet on Monday, and I'm like, hey, what's up, Izzy? And then I'll be like, hey, how was your weekend? What'd you do? Right? What did you do? And then in this situation, you say, I ate watermelon. That's situation A. Situation B, turns out someone called the police.
No.
because someone ate their watermelon and the person wants to find out who ate the watermelon. Okay? So with that, the police officers are asking people around, hey, do you know who ate the watermelon? And in this situation, you say this. Okay? So again, these two different situations we have, but still we say exactly the same sentence. In this situation where I'm like, hey, what'd you do this past weekend? And you say this one, how would you say this?
I ate some watermelon.
In this situation, police are asking people around and you decide to confess, you come up to police officer and say this, how would you say?
I would just go right to the police officer. Yeah, I ate it. Yep, it was me.
Yeah.
Could go either way.
Good. All right. So, in Japanese, I mean, in English, you just said, like for this B, situation B, you emphasized I, right? Mm-hmm. Because police officer already know that someone ate watermelon.
I see.
This information is not important for the police officer.
He's looking for the watermelon eater.
Yeah, who, right? And then, in that situation, you saying I is the answer, right? So that means this side, subject is the new information. When subject itself is the new information to the other people, then which particle should you use?
Ga?
Ga, yeah, because it emphasizes the subject. This situation, right? I don't know what you did this past weekend. That's why I asked you, and you say I ate watermelon. In that case, I is not important at all because I'm talking with you. When you say I already know it's you. It's this information that's new for me. So again, when topic has new information, then you want to naturally emphasize topic, meaning you will use wa. There's another function that only wa has, but ga doesn't have. This is introducing a topic. So for example, if I said like, what did you do last week? Or what are you gonna do this week, right? You can say something like, for Monday, I'll do this. For Tuesday, I'll do this. For Wednesday, I'll do this. I am the one who's studying, right?
Yeah.
So I is the subject, right? But then here, for Monday, then when you think about that, like I is the subject, study is the topic, what's this for Monday? This is introducing a topic. For Monday, I'll do this. For Tuesday, I'll do this. For Wednesday, I'll do this. Or it can be like, for lunch, I want to eat pizza. For dinner, I want to eat sushi.
Okay.
So this kind of introducing a topic. We also use wa, meaning we put wa to Monday to mean for Monday or as for Monday, right? And then still subject is I, so it is still possible to put wa here to let people know that I is the subject. With that, you can see it's possible to see two wa in one sentence.
Yeah.
Because ga doesn't have this function introducing a topic, yeah, we cannot put ga here. Monday, ga. If you put ga, then you are making Monday as the subject of the sentence. Okay, let's move on to for objects. So this is the understanding of objects in general in today's society. There's another way of seeing object linguistically. When you try to define what object is, whatever or whoever that you do on. For example, I study Japanese. Japanese is the one that you're studying.
Okay.
I kick a ball. Ball is the one that you're kicking. So whatever it is that you're doing on, that's the object.
Okay.
Then to figure out what an object is, how do you figure out what's the most important word to figure out what an object is? It's the verb. Whatever object, we put the particle o.
Okay.
The particle o is object marker. So that's why you need to know when you're trying to say something, you need to know what an object so that you can put the particle o. To this sentence, I ate pizza. When we try to translate into Japanese, and let's say, we have two nouns here, I ate pizza, so two opportunities to put particles. Let's say we put o here after I and then wa after pizza. What do you think it would mean?
That the pizza ate me.
Good. Right. We put the object marker o. So I is the object of eating. And then since we put wa here, wa would be the subject of the sentence. So like you said, pizza ate me. Good, right? So with this, you can tell that word order really doesn't matter, right? We can shuffle word order again as long as the verb is at the end and also correct particle sticks with each noun. Let's move on to the next one. Next one is the particle ni.
Ni.
So this one, I want you to memorize this as destination.
Somewhere, a place.
It can be place. In terms of time, in terms of space, means it's a place. We also have destination in terms of time. For example, if you want to say I'm gonna go to school at 10, then 10 o'clock is the specific time when I'll go to school. So in that sense, 10 o'clock is the destination. We use ni for specific time. And then for destination place, it's a specific place, right? In terms of time, we do have some exceptions. When there's a time-related words that are not specifically just one destination of time, those are exceptions where we cannot put ni. First one is the question word when, which is itsu. I mean, you can, like you said, let's say this is now, and you want to ask hey, what time are you gonna go to bed, or when are you gonna, right? When is itsu. Since you're asking when, that means there are lots of possibilities of destination. You don't know when exactly it is.
It's not specific. Yeah.
Second one, whatever words that have every, like every day, every month,
every week,
every year, because it's every, right? It's repetition, it continues. So there's many destinations, right? Every day I study, then that's many destinations. Third one, this one is a little bit confusing. Time-related words that are relative to now, today, tomorrow, yesterday, next week, last week, these stuff. These three exceptions, we don't need any particle, no particle. But other time-related words make basically one specific time. For example, 10 o'clock, specific. Monday, specific. July, specific. With this, we can say, for example, I went to Japan In this case, noun is here and here. Which particle would you use? I.
Wa.
Wa. Which particle would you use for Japan?
Ni.
Good. I went to Japan in 2024. After this noun, what would you put?
Ni.
Good. Another ni.
So if you say I went to Japan, Japan gets the ni. And if you said I went to Japan in 2024, then the ni goes to 2024.
Both.
Both. Oh, okay.
This is the destination in terms of space. This is destination in terms of time.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, next one. De. De has two functions. Place of action or activity or event. People do get really confused between ni and de because both particles have the place factor in it. Many people, they make mistakes. Place of action. Example, I study at home. Right?
Okay.
Home is
Like
the
the
place.
library or home or like.
That's the place you study, right? So you have to do something at the place. This destination was, you don't need to do anything at the place. You just reach there and that's it, right? I walk to school, I drive to school. This one, you have to do something at the place. Second function of that. A good way to translate in English is using or a little bit formally by means of. I eat with a spoon. We can't put or, right? If I put or after spoon, what would it mean?
You're eating the spoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? If you make spoon the object, right? Then you're eating the spoon, right? But to mean this, I eat with a spoon, we use that here. Spoon, by saying spoon de, you would mean in this context, using spoon, I eat. Another example. For this one, movie, TV, there's two other nouns. Okay, which particle for I?
Wa.
Wow. Movie.
Object.
Good. Or,
Oh.
yeah, movie is the one that you watched, so object or. What about this one?
That's de, because you're using the TV
Good.
to watch the movie.
Let's practice with what we have.
Okay. We have wa, ga, o, ni, de.
Good. You wanna try writing the correct particles? Good.
Wa. I read books at home. Books as o.
Good. Object. Yep.
Oh.
And the last one. Yeah.
That's kind of fun. I read books o at home ni. Oh wait. At home d. De.
Why?
And then de because we're reading the books at home, and Wednesday feels more specific. Wednesday feels like it would be me.
Good.
Is that
That is correct.
de?
Yep. That because you do something at home, right? If it was I went home, then it's ni. But then you read something. Nice, good job.
Okay.
With Japanese sentences, you do need to find out the best particle for each noun. Right? So it's like puzzle,
Yeah.
right? You already have these jigsaw puzzles with ga, wa, o, de, ni, these lots of options, and then you have to be like, okay, so this noun, the relationship is this. So okay, this puzzle. Put the correct puzzle for each noun and translate. That's it. All right, that's it for today then, and I'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Bye.